All right, man. Can Cade Cunningham make the leap to All-Star next year? Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Check out Detroit Pistons top playlist for more videos like this. And I was trying to look up a list of players who made the All-Star game in their second year. I couldn't find it. But rookie year, Jerry West and Oscar Robertson made it their rookie year. A lot of people felt Luka Doncic should have made it his rookie year, but a lot of people, well, in my opinion, and some other people opinion that I talked to about you said that he didn't get a chance to get in his rookie year because they didn't let LeBron in. So obviously, we all know LeBron didn't even have the best rookie year. When he won rookie of the year, that was Carmelo Anthony by far. But nonetheless, let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. So, do the Pistons need that type of jump from him? Is the question. Um, that's the $1 million question, and I just think I think it's hand in hand. I think if the Pistons, do well and excel this season, they are a surprise team like Cleveland was last year, a surprise team like Toronto was last year, maybe even a team like Minnesota that sneaks in the playing game, or New Orleans this year. I think that's a huge leap. I think people count on them. That wouldn't be surprised if they made that leap this early or was a 6, 7, 8 seed, this early. But I think, he would be a huge part of it. Now, do he have to have that type of year for them to win? We'll talk about that as well too. But I think people are expecting that. I mean, you see his numbers coming in last year, 64 games, a season where he started off behind all the other rookies, then also got sick, got put behind a lot of the other rookies. So I think like I said, last year was tough on him, and he still managed to put up solid numbers. The shoot numbers was they wasn't really that great last year, and they should have been a lot better. But then again, got to understand he had to work his way into shape, and he really ain't no way to really get into playing shape, but to play. And you got to remember, he didn't have any training camp, any camaraderie, and then unlike Evan Mobley and Scotty Barnes, he didn't have any other all stars to lean on. So him and Jalen Green, they literally went to the two worst situations out there last year. That's in the top of the draft. It wasn't no other talent other than Jeremy Grant. That was it. And like I said, but in Sadiq Bey, but obviously he's still trying to find his way. But I mean, I think he will do it next year. One thing that could hold him back is probably the chemistry with Hayes and Jay and Ivy in the backcourt. I think that could be an issue. And you asking like, why would that be an issue? Maybe they go back to that, maybe they go back to that sharing the ball system. Who knows? But the quickest and the best way for him to really, make that jump is probably having the ball in his hand and creating, you know, and creating and making players better, spacing the floor. And I think Jay and Ivy, you seen him in the summer league, he can slash, you can be on the ball, you can, make some things happen. So I think it's possible. I think it's possible. I think it's possible. I really do. I think it's very, very possible. So but is it needed? I mean, I think it is needed next year. I think for him to need to take that leap, I think that I think it is needed. I think it is needed, and I think you know yeah, I think it is needed. Him taking that leap, him I think he's gonna shoot better because he's gonna come in better shape. He working hard, he boxing, he doing some other things in the off season. So yeah, I think his conditioning to be better. I think his shot will be better next year. I think his expectations will be better next year, and I think his surrounding cast will be better next year. So that's what I honestly think. I think it's gonna be a nice balance. Um, more next year. You got to worry about Jeremy Grant taking shots. You got to understand you're gonna have more help in the middle. Him and Bagley forming the rapport. I think he gonna half his assists gonna come off Bagley and Durham and Noel and Kelly Olynyk rolling to the rim. So half his assists gonna come off of that. And they gotta win. That's the most important thing. They gotta win to get that notoriety. And I also think Sadiq Bey, Sadiq Bey is gotta have a just as big as jump, if not a bigger jump than Cade Cunningham. Because you can't really count on what you're getting from no rookie. Think about that again. You can't really count on what you're getting from Jaden Ivey. You can't count on that. So, man, you can't count on what you from him, and anything he give you next year is a plus. But Isaiah Stewart, Isaiah Livers, Cade Cunningham, Sadiq Bey, what they give you, Burks, Noel, is going to be a plus. Whatever Duran and Jaden Ivey gave you was just icing on the top of the cake. But yeah, he can stay healthy, have a fresh start this year. He should be better defensively, just off of Nerlens Noel and Duran being there, and Jaden Ivey, being there taking on. He should be taking on some good assignments because he's athletic, move his feet well. Should be an all first team defensive type of guy. I mean, Livers is healthy this year, good defensive guy, versatile, guard some threes, twos, ones, fours. Probably in rare situations, Draymond play the 5. He could guard them type of positions. So, I think I see a jump for him this year. They're gonna win. They're gonna win games. They're gonna be a play-in team. They're gonna be playoff caliber. They're gonna be a surprise team. If it's their time to really take that jump, he's gonna be the guy. He's going to be the guy. And how important is it for him to be that guy for the Detroit Lions? I mean, for Detroit Pistons success. And, it's important. He got to be the catalyst because, he does everything. He score, he facilitate, he dribble, he spot up. I mean, his game is versatile. Him and Sadiq Bey is pretty much the same. I just think Cade got just better point guard skills. But Sadiq Bey can facilitate. He come off the post, catch and shoot. They all both can do a lot of things, and how they embrace each other, the duo. How Dwayne Casey really integrates Sadiq Bey. There's no question Cade Cunningham gonna get his. You see when he can start off slow, but when it's winning times, one thing I like about him, when it's time to get a bucket, he can be 1 for 7, 0 for 25. But when it's time to really turn up and close the game out, he can close the game out. He has the tenacity of a piston at heart. He got that edge. He got a chip on his shoulder. Working hard this offseason, getting stronger. So, the question for me really is, it's not about him really making that jump if he stay healthy. It's really, will Sadiq, who going to make the jump with him? Because he can't do it by himself. Who going to make the jump with him? And I think the prime candidate to make the jump with him is Sadiq Bey. And if you say, well, it's not going to be Sadiq Bey, it's going to have to be Isaiah Livers or Duran or Jaden Ivey really stepping up, or Killian really stepping up. And matching his production or assisting his production, and that's exactly what it's gonna have to be, in my opinion. That's what it's gonna have to be. He needs Sadiq Bey as much as the Pistons need Cade Cunningham. So, of course, it's very important, but it's who's gonna make that jump with him is the key question. Who's gonna make that jump with him? That's the $1 million question. Who's gonna make that jump with him? And that's the $1 million question. That's the $1 million question. Who gonna make that jump with him? Because he needs somebody. Nobody can do it on their own. Darius Garland couldn't get there without Evan Mobley, Jared Allen last year. So you got to remember that he needs some help. But it is vital to the Pistons' success, him playing well and playing at an all-star level, because we don't have no all-stars. But it's also important that somebody, be right there with him, on a cusp of making an all-star game or having a big breakout year. And, a guy like Sadiq Bey, Jaden Ivey, Isaiah Livers, Isaiah Stewart, somebody gotta be that guy. And if a couple guys be that guy, then a couple guys make big leaps in Detroit next year, which is more unlikely. Let's say Jalen Durham, Jaden Ivey, Isaiah Livers, Isaiah Stewart, Marvin Bagley, Cleon Hayes all make major leaps next year. Then That'd be no brainer that the Pistons would be probably in the playoffs. We ain't even talking about play-in. We talking about playoffs. They gonna be in the playoffs in that scenario. But it's very key that he make the jump. And like I said before, I just think the biggest thing for him is coming, starting the season for Cade Cunningham, without being behind, being able to start at the line, you know, at the start line like everybody else. And I think that's gonna be a very, very important and vital to his success next year. I think it's going to be big time important part of his success next year to start, to have an equal star to everybody else next year. So yeah, but he needs somebody to biggest thing for him, he needs somebody to latch on to. He needs somebody to push and pull. He needs a PIC, a partner in crime. He needs somebody that he can form a dynamic duo with. That's the $1 million question. He needs somebody who gonna take that jump with him. And if it's 2 or 3 or 4 guys, so yeah, do it. We love it. We love it. But then he need one guy that's gonna be there. He can trust. He can that's gonna put in work with him. All that stuff. So yeah. It just ain't about it just ain't about him. He needs somebody else that can make that leap with him next year. Because in the NBA, man, a lot of these dudes got big threes. Remember back in the day, it really wasn't that. It really wasn't that. The duration was really short too, but it really wasn't. Big three really wasn't that big, that popular. You know what I'm saying? In the '80s, they were, but like in the '90s, you did have Sam Cassell, Glenn Big Dog Robinson, Ray Allen. There was another one I was just thinking on top of my head. It was another one I think I had it right on the top of my head, man. But it was a lot of young ones. Nick Anderson, Shaq, Penny Hardaway. But yeah, you had them. You had them. Yep. You had them out there. But yeah, I think the biggest important thing for him making that jump. He's gonna put the work in. Obviously, health and his availability, but he's gonna put that work in. But the next biggest thing for him to make that jump is he need a running mate. He need a running mate. That's the big thing about it. He needs somebody that's he can depend on. So it's my opinion on it. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop a video. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk Plays more videos like this. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit my link tree. Follow me on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you want to reach out for business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video plus, all my information is there. Check out my Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all inside my link tree. Sub to me on Spotify. Follow me. The more listens, the more I can. I literally can open up more platforms like Apple, Google, and etc. So appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Let me know. Just let me know what you girls and guys think. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Peace.